Okay, welcome back. So our next construction we're going to go on to is to construct the perpendicular bisector of a given line segment using a straight edge and compass. So basically we want to bisect this line segment, so we want to divide it in two, and we want to draw a perpendicular bisector. In other words, a line which is perpendicular to this line segment, so it'll cut through it at 90 degrees, and it will also bisect it. It'll go through the center or the halfway point between A and B. Okay, so again we need our compass and our straight edge. Just a reminder again that, you know, when you're putting the pencil on the compass, if you have a compass of this style, make sure that the lead of the pencil and the point of the compass are approximately at the same level. You know, one isn't much longer than the other. Also, I would say it's best practice to make your drawings as accurate as possible to have your pencils pretty sharp, paired well. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to move the point of the compass and the point of the pencil far apart until we want them to be at a distance which is just over half the length of this line segment. So anything over half the length of the line segment is fine. If you make it too big, well then, you know, you'll end up with drawing arcs way up here, which you don't want. So maybe somewhere which is, it has to be greater than half the length of the line segment, but not too big at the same time. So let me see, if I about greater, I might make it a small bit bigger. Okay, now putting the point of my compass there, I'm going to try this with the one hand, and what we're going to do is we're going to draw an arc above, and then also we're going to draw an arc below. Okay, our next step then is, without moving the point of the compass and the point of the pencil any closer or further apart, we're going to move the point of the compass over to where A is. Now I'm just going to swap hands in order to try and do that. So move the point of the compass over to where A is, and then again we're going to draw an arc above and an arc below. It doesn't have to be as big as the last one, because now you can see where you want the arc to be. You want it just to cut or intersect the original two arcs that you drew. So there you can see you've got intersecting arcs above the line and intersecting arcs below the line, and the next thing we're going to do is just join the points of intersection, the one above and the one below, using a straight edge or a ruler. Okay, so I've just joined the two of them up there. That's your perpendicular bisector. You might just label it bisector. And if you want then, just to make sure that maybe your compass didn't slip or something while you were doing this, you might just put the ruler on the page and measure the distance from A to here and the distance from here to B, and check to see that they're roughly the same distance. Now there may be, you know, something slight, like less than a millimeter off, but that's fine. That's well within the margin of error that's allowed.